These new Erica Michaels designs came about 2 weeks ago, but since I was waiting for an order of legacy linens from Access Commodities that some of them called for, I decided to wait and show them to you together. So the first one is Be Like a Crow, and it includes the 35 count silk gauze for the big picture, but then she includes these extra accessory designs, and this Corvus Crow calls for 37 count Russian tea cake, which I will be showing you. Another new one is Naughty or Nice with the 2 strawberries. And then this is Pumpkins Please, and it calls for 37 count corn tassel. And the last new one is Wicked Cute, and it includes the buttons. And then there's also a strawberry on that, which is kind of what she's known for. And then I showed this a few weeks ago, Constant Companion, but this called for a 30 count Mariner's Map, which I got in. That'll be the first one I'm going to show you. Sorry for the crinkling. They're all wrapped so nicely in tissue paper. So this is between DMC 543 and 3866. So a little more on the beige side, more beige than cream. That actually looks really good in the screen right now. I hope it comes across that way. I've tried adjusting my lighting, but it doesn't really matter which lights are on and which lights are off. It's always interesting to see what the colors look like coming through the screen. All right, the next one is Devonshire Cream, which is a 34 count. It matches up to DMC 746, and this is a little more on the pale yellow side. 34 is kind of an interesting count, isn't it? We sell a lot of 32, and when people try to go up to 36, sometimes they say it's just too hard for them, so try the 34. Right now they only come in solid colors. I don't know if anyone has any plans to over dye on them, or if somebody does that I don't know about, let me know, because I don't carry every single fabric company in the world. All right, and then this is the 37 corn tassel, which is a little more beige. This is between DMC 613 and 3782. This would be great for any fall design. And then this is the Russian tea cake. Kind of matches up to ecru. And the next one is a really pretty color called Wayfarer's Cloak. It's 38 count, and I have DMC 648 on top for reference. It's more of a gray beige, grayish, I guess you would call it. And that looks pretty accurate on the screen. Yeah. So anyway, those were the new fabrics I got in, and I love having all these variety of counts, not only for your eyesight, but also for the floss coverage. So you have more choices with the 30, 34, and 38. Okay, now you can fast forward this if you don't want to watch it, but I'm including a 30-second sound bite of the first 3 hours of my day today. This is what I had to listen to, and also my in-store customers. We have a shop opening up within probably the next month next door. It's a sports card and memorabilia shop. And apparently, according to what customers told me, it looked like they were refinishing their floors or something. Anyway, it was very distracting and produced a little bit of a headache, and I even had to put on Facebook that I couldn't answer my phone. Yeah, that was really something. So I hope they're done. I hope I don't have the same thing tomorrow. Okay, see ya. This is a new model that we have on loan that was beautifully stitched by June Abel and framed by Bonnie at Valley Framing. I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see the whole piece. The title is Our Lasting Friendship, and this was a project at the Shepherd's Bush Retreat in 2018, and then it was released in book form with 2 other projects, which were probably from the same retreat, judging by the date and the titles. But I wanted to zoom in on the center section where there is a place inside each cartouche to put your friend's initials. And if you know June, you may recognize some of those initials. She also changed it up a little bit by adding the pink, and I think the bluebirds were originally done in gray, and she just wanted the piece to be a little bit brighter. And then the second project is My Heart to Hold memory box. And I wanted to just read you a snippet of what Alma wrote. Each of my sewing boxes contain memories of my life, whether it be a trip I've taken or a shop I visited. Once I lined one of these boxes with color copies of my dad's and grandfather's letters. I love having a record of their handwriting, and their voice comes back to me as I open the box. Then she had 2 other memories, and the last line is, each time I lift a lid on one of my sewing boxes, I am reminded of who and what I love. I just thought that was beautiful. And then the third project is called the Shepherd's Bush Pincushion. So thanks to June for giving us the sampler for a while. We will enjoy it probably until she takes down her holiday pieces. I received the JBW Designs Automatic today, and I just love the fact that she includes a flyer for shop owners to use, either to post in our front window or to copy for social media or to put into a newsletter. So Judy always goes the extra mile. And this automatic had 1 Halloween and all the rest are Christmas. So this is Halloween in the round, and she always tells you where she gets the props. And this large wooden pumpkin is from Joann Fabrics. And then she shows a second model on a smaller pumpkin, and that one is from Hobby Lobby. So run right out and get those before they're gone. All right, then she has Nordic reindeer, and this is done 2 different ways with a colored background using white floss. And then that's the second model that was stitched. And I think you could do something with those reindeer individually as well, so get your money's worth out of the chart. This is Peace on Earth, done on 2 different counts of linen. So this one is presented as an easel. And then on the inside, she has one done as an ornament. So it's also really sweet of her to give us different ideas for finishing. Then 2 more in the Sing a Song a Christmas series. This is 13, We 3 Kings, and it comes with a little star charm. And number 14 is I'll Be Home for Christmas. Then she has French Christmas tags, and the wooden tags are from the Bee Company, the same company that I have shown you little wooden buttons before. So they come in 2 different sizes so that you can do them over 1 or over 2. And you can also do little green sleds or little red sleds on the same wooden plaques if you'd like. This is new, a companion to the little red sleds. And the sleds come brown, and I know you can't tell from this picture, but she spray paints them the color that she wants, so you don't have to keep it brown if you want a brighter color. And then it includes the little pom-pom. think I forgot to show you, yes, the snowman comes in that one. So that was exciting to get. We'll see what comes tomorrow. Bye. I got in some new scissors from Bowen, both in red. It's from their Soft Touch line, and I wanted to show them to you outside of the package. Look, they're so cute. The little ones are 2¼ inch, and then the larger size is the normal 3½ inch embroidery scissor. So that's that. And then I have new charts, of course. Cottage Garden Samplings has Halloween 2 and Christmas 2. I love this whole series. They're Valentine. I love all of them. They're just so clever and adorable. Then Heart and Hand has the last installment of the Christmas Square Dance. Jardin Privé, Halloween. I can't, I'm stitching. All right, Little House Needleworks has Bo Peep and Her Sheep. Little Stitch Girl, the Spooky Hollow series, this is the final one, Stitchery. And she also came out with Tricks and Treats. Manny Dodonna, Happy Fall Pillow. Harvest Home Pincushion. And Thankful Pillow. Let's see, Nikki's Creations Halloween Vibes. Tiny Modernist, part 4 of the Ouija board Sal. And then Homespun Elegance has Trick or Treat Parade. Then we got an auto from, where did it go? This is a series, well, complete all-in-one auto here, but a series that Beth has been working on for over a year, and they're called Dream Journals. So they are stitched covers for a journal notebook with 4 different themes. So this is the sci-fi, and I'll hopefully hold it long enough so that you can read. And this is the philosophical. They're done on 40 count, but you could also make them into bigger book covers, or you could stitch them on 20 count Aida. This is the romantic. And the last one is the gothic. And I will put a picture at the end that shows all 4 journals, you know, stacked up sideways so that you can see. And this is going to be the giveaway for this week. So you have your choice of one of the 4 journals. And the way I want you to enter the giveaway is to tell me the last book that you read. I know there's a lot of readers out there, and you know that I've shared with you audiobooks that I've been listening to. I haven't shared with you the books I've read. I don't know why. Oh, well, probably because I can take a photo of the audiobook on my iPhone, but the books I don't have in person because I read them as downloads, and so I guess it's not as good a picture, but I could share those as well if anybody's interested. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that little viewing of new stuff, and we will see you tomorrow. Hello, it's Sunday, and for the first time in a long time, I have something finally finished. although when you see it, you won't be too impressed because it was just the pre-finished towel. So it was, like I said last week, through no effort of my own. So I did Halloween Jack from the Stony Creek book, Halloween Silhouette Towels. And I stitched on it maybe 4 nights this week. And this is it finished. So I had a lot of fun. Maybe stayed up until the wee hours of the morning a few nights and felt it the next day. But I was just determined to finish that to show this week. And if you remember, I was also using the It's So Emma line keepers for the first time. So this was the giveaway from last week, and the random number generator chose Lori Walt. And if Walt is short for something, and Lori is who I think she is, she was also the first customer to call and order the Halloween Silhouette Towel book and several towels and multiple skeins of black anchor. So it's only fitting that she would also get the line keepers. So congrats, Lori. And then I wanted to talk to you about my solution to the fact that we're not doing the North Coast Tour to Stitch this year. I started to say this week. Actually, I think it would be starting this coming week under normal circumstances, but you know, COVID. So I'm doing a Just Stitching virtual tour on the shop's Facebook page. I'm also sharing it to the North Coast Tour to Stitch page. And once a week is all I'm allowed to share on Stitching Road Trip. If you don't know about Stitching Road Trip, you might want to look into that and join that Facebook group as well. They encourage customers to talk about and visit and order from the small independent brick and mortar shops. So I was happy to become part of that group. But anyway, through the tour, I hope to show various parts of my shop like I do on FlossTube, and maybe have some interaction with customers as far as answering trivia questions or sharing something that has to do with the post, sharing some of your finished stitching, maybe asking for a tip. So I'm not sure, I don't have the whole 31 days planned out yet, but I have done 4 days so far, so I hope you enjoy looking at that throughout the rest of the month. Okay, see you next week.